welcome back to another video. Today I have a special guest. We are going to be getting ready. This is Yolanda. Yolanda and I met like 4 years ago. And she is a senior mama. She's senior to me.
Barely. We're like what, 2 months?
2 months. So we're kind of in a rush because we decided to do this.
I can't breathe.
At the last minute. And we're going to answer your questions. So say something a little bit about yourself so that you're not just this random person.
No, anonymity is my thing.
This.
What about me? I got this job because I hated, well, I didn't even hate my old job. I was mad at my old boss. And I was like, who's hiring? And I applied and I never told my family until I got hired. And then I ended up here. It was never, I'm not one of those flight attendants that was like, oh, it's my dream to be a flight attendant. I didn't know nothing about it. Yeah. I had only been on a plane twice when I applied for the job. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But I didn't really know anything about it. I just was able to get the job. So I'm not that traditional. I looked it up. I did research. I did nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You just applied and that was it?
I was in so much shock when I went to the interview. I saw so many people and I was like, what am I doing here? Like,
there are a lot of people at the interviews.
I was terrified. I was like, what did I get myself into? Oh my god. Oh my god. But it was fine. It was fine.
This is like my dream. I love looking at other people's makeup. We both take a long time to get ready. So she like ran into my room and she goes, this is a challenge now because now we have to get ready in like less than an hour. Yeah, oh my god.
I can't. Okay.
So this is a challenge and we're not beauty gurus, so this is not like the perfect lighting. This is as good as it's gonna get.
I had clear skin up until I agreed to this. You have primer in your hair. And then I woke up with like
so
stuff
professional
on my face. But whatever.
Do I need this primer?
Yeah, everybody needs this
primer.
my
god, it blurred out my pores.
Doesn't it? You have some in your lashes.
Oh my god. It's the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Well, I guess I just won't eat for a month so I can afford that one.
I asked for it for what holiday just passed? Christmas? Or Valentine's Day. Because I wasn't going to buy it for myself.
Oh, so you just got it?
Yeah, so I told my man, I was like, you don't have to buy me anything. And then we were walking through the mall and I was like, wait. Give me the silk canvas because I'm not paying for that. So I'm in a bit of a foundation funk right now. So I've just been like trying different stuff.
Okay, my friend Juliana told me about this and she likes it.
I like it. A girl, I was looking for concealer and the girl that was working at Ulta, she was like, oh, can I do your makeup since you're not wearing any? And because I like went in after a dermatologist appointment. And she put it on me and I liked it. But now I think that she matched me wrong. Like it's very warm and I'm very yellow. So if I'm wearing like something low cut, it kind of looks a little bit different, but we make it work.
That's my problem. I can never find like the right shade. Like the It Cosmetics CC cream is my favorite foundation like ever.
And I was looking at that and she had told me, she's like, no. But she was one of the girls that works for Lancome.
Oh.
And she was like, but that one's very thick. And she's like, come here. Let me do this one on you. She's like, I don't like what you were looking at. I was like, okay. Thanks, but
the only thing is that ever since L'Oreal bought them out, something happened to the...
Well, I used their concealer.
Oh,
she gave me that concealer. She was like, I like their concealer, but I don't like those foundations.
Well,
I was like, okay.
Whatever then. The shade sucks though. Like the shade range, yeah, it makes me look super pink. So yeah. I went and got color match for this one. It
looks fancy.
It looks like very viejita.
Does it smell like viejita?
Very señora.
There's a señora vibes. Like totally. Yeah. When I first bought it, I would put it on. And I was like, I was at my house by myself. And my boyfriend walked in the room because I was like, and he's like, what are you doing? I was like, something smells funny.
Viejita.
It was my face.
Oh my god, you're like on concealer?
Girl, no, I'm doing foundation.
Oh, you're still on foundation. Okay,
but I got a big face.
I don't feel bad. Okay, we have to answer questions. All right, how do you keep from getting sick while on planes so much?
Don't talk to the humans. No, I'm kidding.
Don't pick up trash. Don't leave your jump seat.
I hate that. Where they try to hand you their tissues and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
But
don't.
I mean, I don't work as much as other people, so I'm not exposed to the germs as much.
Exposed. You are exposed, sir.
No, I don't know. I just try to drink tons and tons and tons of water. Like, completely just tons and tons and tons of water. But
Can't relate.
but I'm not, you know, like how you carry around your Germ-X and stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
I don't do that. I know it sounds really gross, but I don't like hand sanitizer and stuff like that. Because when I was little, I just imagined like the dead germs just sitting on your hands.
Ew.
So I wash my hands a lot, but I feel like germs are good for you.
No, they are.
In doses.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, they are. I'm big on that.
So I feel like I already have a high tolerance for germs.
I feel like a little dirt didn't... What is it?
Yeah, a little dirt don't hurt.
Yeah. What's the most difficult problem you face as a pumping mom with your job? Discrimination, judged?
People judge me because I don't have a child, but I'm trying to pump. No, I'm kidding. No kids.
She uses that as an excuse to not...
I gotta go pump and I lock myself in the lab.
Yeah. For the most part, I work with like really good crews. I've only had a problem one time. And it wasn't like a problem. She just made a comment. She was just like...
Did you... Never mind, I was gonna say something so bad.
No, she was just like, oh.
Don't you love the condescending?
Yeah, she's just like, oh. Oh. And she's just like, you're gonna do the entire cabin service next time. And I'm like, well,
what?
Yeah, I was like, well, it's not...
By yourself?
Yeah. She's like, and I'm like, it's not like I didn't do cabin service. Like, I still did it. It's just once everyone was done. I mean, and you saw when
What do you mean you're gonna... Was she lead?
No, she was a chaser. She just gave me like a face, like, she was just like, okay, so now you're going to do service. You're going to do a second service by yourself and you're going to pick up trash by yourself. And I was like, like, I thought she was joking. And then come to find out she wasn't.
Nice.
Oh, I thought she was joking. Well, no, and it's like, most of the time, like if I've worked with like a guy, they don't want to hear it, so they just go, okay, go. I just say, hey, I have to pump. They don't even want to hear it. They just go, oh, okay.
That's funny.
How would you describe being a flight attendant in one word?
One word?
Mm-hmm. Depends on the day.
Yeah, yesterday? Horrible. Mellow-ish? Mellow-ish. That's my word.
Mellow-ish?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's the word I'll go with.
I would say flexible.
Yeah.
Because it is flexible.
Yeah, very flexible.
I feel like when I was a baker,
it's a little too flexible because like sometimes I wake up and like I don't want to go.
Yeah, I don't want to work that trip.
Should I drop tomorrow's?
Yeah, I've done that.
I have to convince myself to go to work.
What is the scariest situation you've encountered and how did you handle it?
I had a lady up against the door one time. Like we were landing. I guess she was on drugs or something. I don't know what she had done. And she was like flirting with the guy next to her for... Where were we coming from? I think we were coming from Phoenix or somewhere. And you know, it was a great flight up until we started descending. And she grabbed the dude's phone, chunked it across the plane, and hit someone in the head. And she ran to the back and was holding onto the door.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what is she doing? I was flying lead and I was like, girl, you gotta go sit down. Like, we're about to land. And she started holding onto the door and she wouldn't move. And I was like, oh my God. It's like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Is she gonna pop this door as soon as we get on the ground or something?
I mean, yeah, and it's like a security thing.
Yeah. That one, and I was like still a year in or something, so I didn't know how to handle it.
For me, I can't really talk about it as much. I'll tell you later. But we had the FBI involved, and Richard was in that flight with me. No, well, yeah, no, that's another time. I had the FBI involved once, and then the second time, we had like the Dallas PD, and we had like CPS involved. It involved a kid.
Oh.
So it was, yeah, I can't really talk about it.
No, I haven't had that.
But Richard was with me on that trip. So yeah, it was crazy. All right, next question. Do you prefer turnarounds or layovers? So I'm guessing turns.
I mean, if I could make the same money on turns that I do on trips, for sure. Like, I want to go home every day.
Didn't you do turns for a little bit? I remember you did turns.
I did. It was like in my second year when I was like still trying to spend all day long, all night long. Like, I wanted to see, I don't know, I guess I thought that like if I wasn't home, my family was gonna forget about me or something.
I remember that.
But I was doing red-eye turns, so they weren't even worth it. They were like less than 5 hours credit, but.
And the reason why we say that you make more money with overnights is because when you have layovers, your per diem isn't taxed. So if you stay somewhere overnight, it's not taxed. But if you do turns,
per diem.
And you have more per diem. So that's why people prefer to do trips.
If it's not involving pay, I would love to do turns. Like, give me the LaGuardia turns. I'll do it.
I can do LaGuardia.
I'll hate it, but I'll do it.
I can do LaGuardia. People complain. I mean, I'll complain about it.
Well, no, because I'm going to work in traffic, going home in even worse traffic.
Oh, yeah, and you're in that side of the
and I don't live close to the airport, but what is?
Favorite city to lay over in, and also so happy to say that I got rid of being a nervous flyer last year.
Oh,
nice. That's huge.
That was one of the things when I told my mom that I got the job. I was like, so I applied to be a flight attendant, and I went to the interviews, and that's what I've been doing, and I got hired, and I passed all this stuff. And she was like, what if you're scared of it? And I was like, it's too late now.
Too late now, Mom.
I was like, I didn't think about it. Favorite city?
Oh yeah, your favorite city.
I don't really have one. I don't really. It used to be Orlando because I loved the hotel and the breakfast had grits.
The old one, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I based my favoritism on the food. But so now I guess the only one that has grits is Atlanta. So I'll say Atlanta.
Atlanta. I base my layovers based on where I can sleep.
Yeah, because I'm a slime clicker. I don't.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, no,
I should, but
I did in the beginning.
I didn't even do it then. Like I was like, no.
Really? Mm-hmm. I did in the beginning, and especially now with YouTube, it like forces me to go out.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's good. But if not, I could stay in my room the entire
I look like a ghost.
Layover. So Detroit is one of my favorites because I always get good rest in Detroit. Always. I sleep like a baby in Detroit. Like I wake up happy. Like in a good mood, you know?
That's weird.
Yeah. Just anywhere I can sleep, honestly.
Yeah. I'm a slime clicker.
Oh, Minneapolis.
Oh yeah, their beds are so comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But like my layovers are for me to recover from the weekend, you know? Because I'm like running around, going like to brunch or dealing with too many people in my family at my house.
I think Yolanda needs to appear more often in my channel. She talks more than I do. Like she has more interesting things to say. No, but that's like a good thing.
Shut her up.
No, but that's a good thing. You know, you talk.
That's debatable.
Well, yeah, no.
My boyfriend makes fun of me for that.
Do you ever think of changing base?
I mean, unless I were to live somewhere else.
Well, I think that would be that's what I thought the question was.
Like move to another place?
Yeah, like would you move to another base?
No. Because then who would take care of my dogs?
Well, oh yeah. Well, like if you move in with your boyfriend when you get married.
He works too much. He can't
but
take care of my dogs.
At least overnight, no?
I mean, he works a lot of hours, so like my dogs would be trapped inside.
Oh.
I would have to like leave them to my parents. Not gonna happen, no.
I would say, like if we were to open a base in Orange County, I would move back home.
I would do it for a little bit just because we like going to LA so much. But the way we vacation is definitely not the way that we would live.
Especially not in LA, no.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
No.
I don't know. I don't think I would change bases. I've had trouble adjusting to Dallas or to Texas, but out of all the other bases, I think it's the best one.
Why was it hard for you to adjust?
The weather.
The weather. It's like so...
It's so hot. It's extreme. Like, I know people say it doesn't get cold in Dallas, but it does.
Yes, it does.
It does. I mean, like, it gets cold. I get cold. To me, 18 degrees in Dallas is cold. And it gets down to 18 degrees. And the thing is that people in Dallas, they go like 80, 90 when it's raining, when there's ice and everything.
Girl, not around downtown. People just ride the brakes. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, I was like in the Arlington area at the time.
Oh.
And on the 360, and people were like in these like big trucks going at like 80. I did a whole 360 on the freeway. Oh. Like seriously, I was in the slow lane in a little Honda Civic, okay? And I fishtailed or whatever. I almost like fell off the freeway. Somehow I managed to get control of the car, and
I don't mean to laugh, but that's like a funny expression. I almost fell off the highway. Like then I almost drove off. I almost fell off.
I almost fell off. Drove off. Whatever. English is not my first language. And I ended up on the other side of the freeway. Like, I faced oncoming traffic.
Shut up.
Yeah, like, I seriously thought I was gonna die.
Jesus didn't take the wheel?
No.
I would have been dead.
Yeah, no, and like, I remember just like running on adrenaline and just like...
It's so sad.
I know, I like drove to where I was going and then I...
You were still able to drive?
Yes. I didn't crash. Like, nothing happened to my car. So
I mean,
Jesus did
might
take
have
the wheel.
You might have needed an alignment after
Probably.
that, but...
Well, and so then I called George crying and I was like, I hate Texas, I hate it here. And so he's like, just hang in there. Like,
just hang in there.
I'm like, listen, I was barely hanging in there. So yeah, no, I had trouble with adjusting. And people weren't very nice.
Really? Well, it's the side of town you're on.
You think so? Yeah, no, so I had trouble. And I had people tell me, oh, so how are you liking Texas so far? I'm like, oh, it's going. It's good.
It's nice.
Just adjusting. What's wrong with Texas?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No.
I mean, we have our own Pledge of Allegiance. I didn't know that other people didn't have it until a few years ago. I thought it was normal.
Well, some states do. They just don't, like, recite it every morning. And people would be like, well, maybe you should move back to California then because we don't need... If you don't like Texas, then maybe you shouldn't live here. Isn't there a saying?
You know
like,
it's hard, though?
Why?
Because you're not mean enough. Like, you need to be like, I'm sorry, who are you?
I tell them off in my head.
No, you need to tell them off in person.
What's the lipstick of choice today for both of you?
I always do a MAC lip liner and I have a MAC lipstick too that I blend, but NYX is my go-to. The suede or soft matte lip cream.
Oh,
Rome.
right. Oh, the one you were wearing yesterday. Yeah.
Rome is my go-to.
How do you remain chill when there is a passenger who can be a bit rude or mean?
I act like they're not there, and I'm just like, somebody else handle it.
Well, yesterday, you guys will see that video.
God.
Oh my goodness, it was one of the worst flights I've worked.
But the bad part, like the annoying part was it was fine up until the last 2 hours. That's when they got crazy.
Yeah. What do they say in the Hangover? Some people just can't handle Vegas.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened. Like, they were just like really excited to go to Vegas and they just drank way too much. Or actually they didn't even drink that much.
No, they
didn't.
They were just trying to at the last minute and demanding. I'm sorry, but I don't care. This is why I'm not. This is why
I can't have your channel. This guest wanted Crown, and we were running low because everybody pretty much bought out all the Crown.
Well, even when the plane got to us.
Oh yeah, we were already
didn't
low.
Have anything.
Yeah, we were low. I guess catering messed up or something. And they the guy was like, well, I need the Crown. Save it for me. Save it for me. Save it for me.
Can I take it now?
Can I take it now? See, we're still setting up the cart and everything. And then he goes, well, hurry. I'm like, I just don't like entitlement.
I'm not the one.
That's my biggest pet peeve, entitlement. What's your favorite airport?
DFW, because if I'm there, I'm going home.
True. Well, I like Orlando because they have this naturist table.
Oh, yeah. Oh, have you had their tabbouleh?
No.
It's so good.
Do you ever get scared of crashing? I want to apply, but I'm scared of that.
Nah.
No.
I mean, when I'm driving.
Yeah, okay, I'm more scared of driving and crashing than like...
When I'm on the plane.
No, you don't even think about that. And
I'm more scared of the people that get on my plane.
Yeah.
I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. And the thing is, like, they pretty much desensitized us in training. Because remember they showed us, like, why airplanes crash and stuff? Like, all those videos. Yeah. Like I said, I'm more scared of driving than anything. Because I feel like people are crazy drivers sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
But, yeah, no. And the fact that they desensitized us in training, I'm good. Do you get bonuses or raises?
Yeah, we get a raise every year.
Every year on the anniversary of your hire date, you get a raise. Okay, so I don't know what happened. It just stopped recording. But we were talking about the weirdest thing somebody had ever done to me. And I was talking about a passenger kissing me. We were doing a Cancun turn. And I was on a 321. So I was like, what is it? R2? No, R4. Wow, do I work here? R3.
I'm like, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I always fly lead or in the back.
I'm always in the back. Our 3 doors, so like in the middle of the aircraft pretty much. I didn't talk to this person at all during the flight. Like I didn't even serve him or anything. And we land, you know, we're deplaning and he just goes, have a nice day. And I go, thank you, bye. And he comes and just like it was like a...
What did you do?
I just like froze.
Girl, I would have been...
And he was with his wife. And the wife just laughed.
They're probably weird like that.
Do you ever get sick of the people on board treating you like a waiter?
Oh, sorry. There was more to the question.
There was more to the question.
Treating you like a
waiter? People don't really treat us like waiters. I never really had that. I've had it a few times, I'm not gonna lie. And it's usually people that have like an old school mentality, and usually international flights.
Really?
By men, like machistas. They're like, cha-cha, cha-cha.
Oh no. Psst, psst. I'm like, oh, they're not talking to me. Like I just can't. Oh. Like I know it's not for me. Like, no.
Nothing bugs me more than
yeah, I don't do that. I'm like, you got a bell, push your bell.
When do the doors get armed and disarmed, and is that only done when there are passengers on board? No.
No, because I did a ferry flight and I was the only one working. Like it was just me in the cabin.
Really?
Yeah. I think the rest of the crew got rerouted and I had to run all the way to the back and arm all the doors this time.
Was that your alarm?
7:30. Okay.
Okay. What's the strangest activity you ever saw a passenger do while on a flight?
I saw a guy. I don't know why he was signing them, but he was signing this lady's boobs, or he was drawing on her boobs or something.
Oh, the whole do they know each other?
I hope so.
But no, the one I'm talking about, there were a couple, they were making out, and we were trying to separate them because, you know, hello, there are kids around. And so she's like,
if you're in elementary school, we gotta separate.
Yeah. And so, because it wouldn't stop. So
terrible.
It turned out they didn't know each other. Yeah, but she was calling him her boyfriend.
I mean, maybe he asked her in between kisses. Wanna be my girlfriend?
That's all for the questions. We didn't get that many. We're not important. Nobody cares about it.
Nobody cares about it.
Oh, do you feel claustrophobic on a plane?
Yeah, when a lot of people were like in the galley like yesterday.
Do you have to dry clean your uniforms? If so, do you or your airline pay the bill? No. We would have to pay the bill if we dry clean, but I don't.
But ours are made with material that you can wash at home. Like, they give you the care instructions. Yeah, type of it. 6:36. Oh my god. 7:36.
Is your stuff ready?
Yeah, I mean, I just have to pack what I have on. And then change. I tried to leave everything super ready though.
So, anything else you want to talk about?
How do you do it with kids?
I just do it.
Kidding.
I just do it.
Just do it.
I just do it. Honestly, to me, it's just like any other job.
Yeah.
So many moms travel for work, and so do many dads.
But okay,
this is what I
that's
don't
my
understand.
thing. Why do dads not get like?
Thank you.
Why do them not having children, or them having children, men having or not having children is never a conversation. Like it's never like, oh, you do this. Oh, but do you have kids? Because I have kids. Like,
who takes care of the kids?
I hate that whenever people post pictures of like the dad being a dad, and it's like, oh, he's great. He's watching the kids while I'm doing this, and it's like. That's called
my husband doesn't watch the kids.
That's called being a
care
parent.
of the kids.
Like,
I hate that. Yeah.
He's doing his job. Like,
yeah.
Should I put glitter on my lid or no?
Do it. So, like when George was in the military, if he would have deployed when we had kids, it wouldn't have been like a big deal, and he would have been gone for 8 months. Yeah. But I leave for 2 nights, 3 nights tops, and it's like, who watches the kids?
Their other parent.
Dad.
The other parent. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I don't get that. I know most of the time those questions come from a good place, because I know there are so many people that want this job and they just don't know how it is, because that was me. I didn't know the ins and outs of the job. I didn't know you could have a family, you know. So I get the people that are actually like curious, genuinely curious. Sometimes people are like, I don't know how, like the lady yesterday in Vegas, she was like, oh, I can never leave my kids. I don't know how you leave your kids. And it's like, I don't leave my kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not leaving them.
You say, I set a bowl of water out for them. And just come back. It's fine. They're fine.
I remember I got this comment when I first started YouTube, and somebody was like, I guess I was talking about, can you be a mom and be a flight attendant? And I was like, yes, you sure can, blah, blah, blah. And this guy, it was a guy, and he goes, can you be a mom and a flight attendant? Yes, just not a very good one, because what kind of mom leaves their kids?
Are you
word
serious?
For word. That was word for word. I cried.
Why?
Because
you should have been like, I'm sorry, when were you ever a mother?
Well, the thing is that
opinion.
I had just dropped off Alex at his grandparents' house.
On your way to work?
No, because we were gonna go on vacation with George, like just like the two of us. So then I felt even more guilty, you know. But in order for me to be the best mom I can be, I need those little moments, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are on the plane now, and we had to stop recording because we realized we were running out of time. So we're on the plane now, getting ready to board, and this is the finished look.
We had a liner crisis.
We did.
Right when she stopped recording, but all is well.
All is well. All is well. All right, so that is it for this video. You're so cute. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here, and make sure you're following me over on my Instagram. We will see you soon.
Yes.
Thumbs up if you want Yolanda to come more often. Bye.
And then the cashier, like, finally was like, you know what? And I was like, oh my god, please ring me up. That's to go.
I'm not gonna be on the news today.
I was like, I got a trip tomorrow. Oh my god. Did you pee your pants?
I can't pee. They look good on you.
You just gotta own it. Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to